Stephen Jackson advised that men should have one woman in their life to love and have children with. He also took full responsibility for laying with these women and having children with them. He was very honest and candid in his video, and that is something that we rarely see from people with his platform. The situation Stephen Jackson is in is 110% his fault because he picked these women. He said that 3 out of the 5 women were bad baby mothers because they were bitter women and they were bent on his demise. They were only concerned with his money and not the children having a relationship with their father. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's get down to it.
Me, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, so I feel like to share this game with these youngsters out here are the ones who planning on having families and moving forward and doing different things and being successful. A lot comes with it. What I want to tell y'all, find one woman, love her, and have families and have babies with her. Do not have kids by multiple women. Listen to me. That shit is overrated. The shit is played out, and it ain't what you think it is, okay?
It was really split down the middle on who agreed with him and who disagreed. Majority of the men agreed with him, and the majority of women disagreed with him. But let's get a little more specific. The majority of black men agreed with him, and the majority of black women didn't agree with him. And I want you all to keep in mind that Stephen Jackson took responsibility for the part he played in this whole situation.
Thank you. It ain't what you think it is, okay? I have kids by 5 women, right? I take responsibility for laying down with them, making babies with them and all that. I take full responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But 3 of them, I regret even knowing. Paid millions and millions and millions of dollars in child support. You dig what I'm saying? And still don't see my kids. At 42, my kids in high school and in college.
But of course, black women went on the rampage and he had to remove the video. If a black woman gets on any kind of public platform and says that black men did her wrong or that black men need to get it together, or my favorite, that black men need to man up, it's met with 1,000 likes and thunderous applause. Nobody has a problem with black women holding black men accountable. But as soon as a black man holds black women accountable, it is a problem. It is a problem from everybody. Nobody wants to hear black men holding black women accountable.
You're bitter, you're upset, you're hurt because he's moved on. So now you want to put him on child support. He's already on child support. You're going to try to get an increase. Just stop it. Just stop.
The only demographic that wants to hear black men holding black women accountable is other black men. But if we get to the root of this, the root of it is black women don't feel that black men are qualified to hold them accountable. Black women don't feel that black men are qualified to critique them on anything they do, even if it's wrong.
Starts telling her friend, girl, why my baby daddy told his baby mama that he think I'm crazy and he don't like me? And the friend goes, well, why would he say something like that? And here she go. Because I'm crazy and I'm going to keep on being crazy until I get my money. And I'm just like, what? But you know what? I wanted to say something to this young lady so bad, but I didn't. And I think me, along with a lot of people in society, we have all gotten to this place to where we can't say stuff to people at any time and anywhere, any place, because, you know, we don't want to offend them, and heaven forbid they get offended.
Our melanated queens decided to be against this man's post. Anytime you want to hold black women accountable, you can't. At the end of the day, they are always faultless.
You know, when you look at the community, there's a lot of judging that needs to go on. And possibly, if we did a lot more judging, we wouldn't be in the shambles that we are in now. And it just dawned on me because I'm listening to the girl tell her friend how crazy she is. And her friend is like, yeah, girl, What? What's worse than a crazy baby mama? The crazy baby mama's friends who let her continue in her crazy activities and let her think that it's okay.
Then is to say, find one woman, love her, have kids with her, and build your family. Because having kids by multiple women can destroy your life. I've been having 3 out of my 5 trying to destroy my life since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I pay millions in child support and still don't see my kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you this to tell you to be smarter, bro. Don't make the same mistakes I made. Find you one woman, love her, and have kids by her. Because having kids by multiple women can destroy your life, bro. Because a bitter baby mama ruins black men just as much as the police or just as much as anybody, okay?
You see, no one has a problem talking about the bad men. But everybody seems to have a problem with talking about the bad women. There are just as many bad women as there are bad men.
I held out hope that you weren't just acting a fool because you so mad at him because he cheated on you that you would cheat your child out of a father. But that cheering you did, what you cheering? I'm a single mother with nobody that loves me or my child. What you cheering for?
I'm not.
No, you were. He is over here breaking down because he loves this child so much.
All black women are not queens. And just because you're a black woman, that doesn't make you a queen. I'm going to say it again. All black women are not queens. And just because you are a black woman, that does not make you a queen.
The reason is you withhold him because you are angry with him about her. So you take it out on the child. And you take it out on the child's father. I'm not letting you see your own child. And then the baby says, where are the baby pictures with me and daddy? I wouldn't let him see you. Why wouldn't you let him see me, mama? Because I was mad. Why were you mad, mama? Because a couple dollars he wasn't giving. Oh, so you put a couple dollars over the affection and the bond that I could have had with my father as a baby? Well, that and he had another woman, and that made me mad the way it went down. I caught him cheating. Oh, so you put my dad's cheating over the bond I could have had with him? Boy, you put all of that ahead of me, mama.
There are just as many bad black women out there as there are bad black men. In fact, most of those bad black men were raised by black women.
You're going to retaliate against him and put into question, put into play the father of your child. He wants to have the child. He wants the child to have his name. He wants to sign the birth certificate. And you say no. He's not going to have your name, and you're not going to be included on the birth certificate. And who do you hurt?
Your Honor,
the child. What?
The state wouldn't have even allowed me to sign his
but
name.
But you told me why. You just told me why. You didn't say it was because of that. You said I didn't want to give him the name because he was late.
Now, don't get me wrong. To me, my opinion, having 5 baby mothers is irresponsible. It is very irresponsible, not only with your body and your finances, but also with your children's life. It is very dysfunctional to have 5 baby mothers.
Your Honor, she's unfit again. Judge says, oh, ma'am, I got to take him from you again. Boom. Yeah, I know how it goes back and forth. You don't have to tell me. This is my first time.
If I may continue?
Sure.
I was never notified of any of these custody dates, of any of the court dates.
Lies, Your Honor, because these are the dates that she filed and didn't show up on it, because I have the paper right here.
And I got the whole thing, too. Here's the minute notes.
No. You said you never were informed of them, ma'am. Your claim is dismissed for perjury. I don't believe anything you've said. Your claim is dismissed, sir, and as a result of her perjury, yours is granted.
Thank you.
Continue being a good father. I'm glad you got custody. Have a good day.
I believe that if more black men, more melanated men value themselves more, they would not spread their seed thin with multiple women. They would not just lay with any kind of woman. They would have some discretion. And as I've said before, Men with money have a difficult time finding quality women. It is going to be difficult because most of these women they encounter are attracted to them because they have money.
Like, I can't fuck with no nigga that work a 9 to 5. I don't know why. I just need a fast money ass nigga. It don't necessarily have to be like drugs or like fraud, but like rapping or like dealing with media or like shit like that. Just like get it.
You want a nigga with no? So hold on. What?
Like if I come to you and I need some shit, I don't need you to be like, well, my check come on Friday. Fuck that. I need you to get that shit right now. Like, so
I feel like it depends with the 9 to 5. Everything. Like if you 9 to 5 at Burger King or something, hell no. But if you 9 to 5 at
my favorite
JP Morgan or something, hell yeah, because I know that Friday check about to have multiple zeros.
Fuck that little bank shit. Shit, that's a fraud nigga. I might as well get a fraud nigga. Fuck.
I don't know.
You work in the bank too. Shit, technically.
Won't say that, and of course women won't say that because it's majority of them. But fellas, we got to be smarter. Okay, we got to be smarter. I don't have problems with my kids' mothers unless they done ran out of money, and it's just facts, bro. It's just facts. But be smarter. Make a better decision. Don't be running around willy-nilly like I was doing and all that. And, try to find your relationship and stay in that one, bro, because I'm telling you, you have a life of pain and misery and unnecessary stress. And it ain't nothing you doing. It's the bitterness of another person. Okay?
And this is what causes all kind of chaos and confusion in our community. But we don't want to talk about it because it holds women accountable as well as men.
If this don't apply, let it fly. You don't have to comment on here and tell me that it goes both ways. That's a given. Again, this message is to a very select group of people who need to hear it, all right? Some kids out here are fatherless because their mothers want to prove a point, and it's terrible. It's grave. Some women are complete demons to men and then want to call them a deadbeat. You got some men out here who genuinely love their children and they want to be around their children. They want to be there in their lives, supporting them whichever way that they can. But women, some women want their way. If I can't have my way, I will make your life a living hell. And that's on everything.
If it had been a black woman doing the same type of video that Steven Jackson did about black men, she would have gone viral and been on every talk show across America. That video would have been reposted so many times.
It's going to be a very hard uphill battle for you to say he can't see him now because now he's dangerous, now that it's no longer convenient for you. If you don't get along with him anymore, that's your business. If he doesn't get along with you, that's his business. But the two of you made a child together, and his child has two parents, and both parents are entitled to be in that child's life. And it is inappropriate for one parent to deprive another parent, put your hand down, to deprive another parent and to deprive a child of the input of the second parent because they don't get along anymore.
And a lot of times is a symptom of just being hurt. You know what I mean? Being hurt, being mad. And so you take it out on the person who did it, but you're not just hurting that person. Like, you're hurting the kids in that relationship as well, and you're also hurting the spouse or the new baby mama who probably did nothing to you. Like, sadly, a lot of women's excuse is, oh, he made me that way. He created me to be crazy. But at what point do you start taking responsibility for your own actions?
At the end of the day, it will have to be a collective effort to heal the black family. That means that black men and black women will have to be held accountable. This is not a one-sided thing. There are just as many bad black women out there as there are bad black men.
How would you stop playing with me?
That motherfucker cut my baby hair out of here.
So then,
look at that
now
shit. That shit sad. Hurt
now
my baby feeling.
Now wait.
Cause you don't hurt the dad, you hurt her feelings. You hurt my baby feelings. My baby sat there for 2 hours.
I do my own girl hair.
My baby sat there for 2 hours.
The only differences are the woman usually has the children, so she gets a pass, and society doesn't usually hold women accountable the same way as men.
Because I am getting so frustrated with the baby mama drama syndrome.
And I'm talking to those sisters who have children by men that they may not necessarily be with anymore. He may have done some things to you and he may have offended you. But the one thing that you're doing right now is you're taking it out on him through his child. Yes, I said that. You're using the child as a weapon. And for those of you who may have children and who do not realize what the purpose of children are for, they are not to be used as a weapon against someone else because they hurt you.
We need to come together to figure this thing out. But we cannot come together and figure it out if only one side is being held accountable.
Find you one woman, settle down and have kids and do it the right way. Because I'm telling you, the quickest way and the fastest way for a demise of a black man, especially a successful black man, is a bitter black woman. Truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? Brothers that's out here that ain't getting in trouble, that ain't selling drugs, what's ruining their lives? Opportunity and bitter black women. And that's just the truth. If you ain't doing nothing wrong, you ain't dealing with the police. So what else is ruining you? Opportunity and bitter black women.
We gonna expose it. This is a queen to queen talk. Picture yourself in a women's convention, okay? We talking about this because this is going to strengthen us from within. You cannot go out here and try to control a man. If it did not work out between you guys, if he's choosing not to marry you, okay? Because technically before you laid down, you probably should have secured the ring. But since things happen, and if it didn't go as planned, it's okay. Now a child is in the picture. So that means what? We can't always have our way and our wants to come to fruition when you got a child.
What's sad is a lot of black women don't even realize that they are being used as pawns against black men and against the black family. They don't even realize that they are being used as a force against us.
A child needs a mother to stand in the gap and be mature, to put their needs before hers. Some women will allow a child to face hell in their life, be apart from their father, because they want their way. Oh, if you ain't gonna marry me, honey, if I ain't gonna get no ring, I can rest assured you won't see your child another day in his life or her life. It's terrible.
I share this with my youngsters out there, man. Don't be nutting off and everything like I did. You know what I'm saying? I take full responsibility. I don't regret my kids, but I take full responsibility for the situations and the drama that I've had all my life from laying down with these women. I regret it, but I take full responsibility. Be smarter than Stack 5. I made all the mistakes, so y'all won't have to. So my 2 sons won't have to. You dig what I'm saying? Love.
This video was not about pointing the finger at black women, nor is it about bashing black women. This video is about us being accountable on both sides. Accountability does not have a gender. Men should be held accountable and women should be held accountable. But if I specifically talk about the black family, then the black man and the black woman must be held accountable.
That child is not meant for you to say, hey, I'm going to get back at you since you don't want to be with me. You cannot have my child. You cannot tell the child's father that you and the child are a package deal. You and the child are not a package deal. He is still the father of that child, whether he is with you or not. Don't forget that that child has 24 of your chromosomes and 24 of his chromosomes. So that child is half of you and half of him. Because you two did not work out does not mean that his relationship will not work out with his child.
I want to commend Stephen Jackson for posting the video, even though he was pressured to take it down because he told the truth. If we can't hold black women accountable, then all is lost. One of the most important decisions you will ever have to make in your life is who you decide to procreate with. My advice is, make sure the person that you are procreating with is a person of character. Just because she's a single mother doesn't automatically make her a good mother. And just because he pays child support, it doesn't automatically make him a good father. We must all be on the same page and agree that accountability is love. And you can't love someone without holding them accountable.
I tell the brothers, just like I tell the sisters, if you have a woman that you've been working with for months or years,
and you can't get that woman to get in agreement with your program, then get rid of her and get another one. And I tell the sisters the same thing. If you're with a man you can't agree with, don't make his life miserable. Get with a man you can agree with. But we spend too much time living in hell with each other. We spend too much time tearing each other down, trying to make the other person do different or function different. If you want somebody to change, first change yourself. We set the example. We are the teacher. We are the mother.
Wait for it. Free Blanche. Get money. Go.